Influencer neighbors put me in the hospital. Influencer neighbors put me in the hospital. I live in an apartment complex that has the worst neighbors. Most of everyone here is okay except this one couple. They're constantly making TikToks and YouTube videos about everyone that lives here and all of it is lies. I lost my husband last February due to a heart attack. In an instant I became a single mom and struggling to cope with my new normal. Most of my neighbors were very sweet and offered condolences. This couple nope, they started making videos about me, claiming that I was abusing my kids, never cleaning my apartment. They said my name in the videos and encouraged CPS, which did get called, and after one home visit the case was closed immediately. The stress of the constant harassment and messages from these people pushed my blood pressure into me having a small stroke and ending up in the ICU. This couple thought it was so funny and are continuing to make these videos. I don't go outside anymore, my kids don't either. None of the other neighbors want to be caught outside in case it starts on them. Management can't do anything about it, I've begged for a year. I just wish they would move. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. Have you spoken to the landlord? Oop. I have spoken to the property manager and home office. This couple also make videos about the property manager and record everything that's said in the office so they can play the victim. Can Oop get a lawyer and sue? Oop. I can't afford a lawyer and I tried to get a restraining order but our county attorney said no under the freedom of speech. He's very familiar with this couple because they sue everyone. I can't afford a lawyer sadly and the county attorney won't help with a harassment case, I done tried that. Commenter 2. Also maybe call the police. You might be able to do a cease and desist or restraining order. Oop. Every cop here knows them. They're small town famous for being the most hated people in town. But they help the police by ratting on drug dealers so the cops don't do anything to them. Commenter 3. Seeing all your replies and given the situation, it may be in your best interest to find another place to live. With the cops not helping and you not being able to afford a lawyer, I don't see how there's anything else you can do. They've already rejected you for a restraining order. You could try getting a cease and desist order written up for them, but given they have connections with the police it's doubtful. Do you have any family you can temporarily move in with? I am curious also, what exactly are these people making content about involving you? If you're not talking or interacting with these people and are avoiding them at all costs, what are they making these videos about? Are they stalking you? Have you tried to go higher up the chain of the police force that's local to you? If the chief of police is corrupt, then find out who their boss is and contact them to explain the situation and the intentional lack of support from the police. Oop. Their videos are about me and about 2 other neighbors. They claim that my kids don't have clean clothes, which is a lie. Our complex has washer and dryers connected to the property management office, we have to pay to use them. I have the app for the machines that show how much I use it weekly. They claim that dogs have been removed from my apartment, but I don't have any dogs, my son is allergic. They claim that another neighbor is a drug dealer and has a vicious dog. He doesn't, he's like me, refuses to come outside. They claim that my kids are bullies at school even though they don't have any children under 18. And the guy is not allowed on any of the county school's property due to restraining orders. They tried to say my kids have put holes in the walls, but the complex has monthly inspections, so that's been proven false. Update. Nearly 4 months later. Update to influencer neighbors put me in the hospital. I had a lot of comments asking me to name and shame. I didn't, because not only do they use my name and my kids' faces in their videos, they also use other neighbors. Going through this has me paranoid enough. The good news is they're moving. They got evicted after starting a war with the property manager. They recorded conversations in the main office and started arguments. One would think it would make them stop, but nope, it keeps going. 2 weeks ago a group of us parents were standing outside talking when the influencer wife walked over and started a fight with us. I couldn't hold back anymore and I let almost a year frustration out on her. We both yelled at each other and I got to say everything I ever wanted to ask, well as the other parents. She ran back inside with her phone and claimed we bullied her. Now she records everyone at the bus stop daily, claiming we're all doing things we're not. Her followers are still believing everything, but at least it's almost over. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. Surely showing other people's kids in their videos is a legal minefield for them. I would imagine solicitors would make mincemeat of them. Commenter 2. Not only that, depending on the size of the channel, some other YouTubers would have a field day with it as well. Oop. It's TikTok and YouTube. The husband does YouTube and the wife does TikTok. TikTok refuses to remove the videos of our kids. Commenter 3. You should speak the manager about their plan for when they do leave. She should be formally trespassed. Her mailbox should be marked vacant and everyone should be aware she's no longer allowed at the property so people are on the lookout. TBH, if she's recording a bus stop, I might even go to the school police about that as well, especially if she say, has no kids there. Best bet once they move she will probably start a shitstorm. Hopefully not, but ours did. I really thought, she's being forced to move, she won't be an issue anymore, but I was wrong and all she did was escalate. BC, she blamed us for her bad behavior. Keep a close eye on her videos. Boop. I am fully expecting a big dramatic exit and hell for a few months after they leave. But they have spent a year calling CPS, animal control, code enforcement and the government that none of the officials will respond to their calls. Commenter 4. So they are filing multiple false reports. Call your district attorney's office and talk to them about it. They may find an agency willing to charge the neighbor. Give the DA a clear and truthful story about what they have done and effects, but not a total sob story. Being very emotional with them might not work, but truth and facts will. Boop. I have, but I'm not the first person that they have went at, so the DA told me he wouldn't do anything to them and to wait until they gets bored of me. Commenter 5. Why aren't you and your neighbors filing complaints with YouTube? There are policies about harassment, bullying, misinformation, etc. All of this applies here. If you violate them, there are repercussions for those actions, and I'm sure for the more serious ones that would include expulsion from the platform. I just don't get why an entire apartment complex has continued to suffer without taking actionable steps to hold them accountable for their behavior. Boop. Their channels get taken down and they make new ones. The husband is very hated on YouTube and TikTok refuses to do anything about the reports people have made.